Foster care can be a scary thing at first, and that is one of the reasons why we'd like to talk to you today, and we'd like you to voice your opinion while in court. You do have a chance to be in court and to figure out the outcome of what you want in your life.
You have a voice. Let it be heard.
I'm Judge Osborne. I've been asked by the other judges who do juvenile cases to talk to you for a minute about what it means for you to be involved with the dependency system in Klamath County. A petition has been filed alleging that there are circumstances in your life that require the court's attention. The other judges and I want you to understand that you are a very important part of this case. You are the reason for this case, and we want to know what your feelings are. You've been appointed an attorney. This is someone that you can call at any time to discuss any issues that you have. You may also have someone called a court-appointed special advocate, a CASA, and that person will also answer any questions that you have. If you don't have a CASA and you'd like one, we can make sure one gets appointed for you.
Hi, my name is Sandy, and I am with CASA for Children. When you come into foster care, you will be appointed a court-appointed special advocate, and our CASA volunteers will be there to stand up for you in court and make sure that your voice is heard. They will also visit with you while you are in foster care. We understand that each case is unique, and I would just like to encourage you to share your concerns or any questions that you have with your CASA volunteer, and your CASA will make sure that the judge knows what your wishes are while you're in foster care.
My CASA was my voice for my case hearings, and she checked up on me regularly, made sure I was getting everything I needed and was in a good place. My CASA worker was very important to me because she was more than just another person from the system. She was kind of like a mentor, someone that I could trust and I knew would always be there instead of just leaving.
You do have a caseworker, and in order to voice your opinion, you do have to let your caseworker know what you want, but also know who everybody else else is involved in the case in order to be heard. Find out who your attorney is.
Hi guys, my name's Dick Garbett, and I'm a lawyer and I represent children. There's several lawyers in town that also represent children, and when a case is assigned, you'll be given the name and the telephone number and the address of your lawyer. It's very important that you meet with that lawyer and feel comfortable with that lawyer, and what a lawyer does for you is represent to the judge what your desires are regarding your involvement in the case. And sometimes you may actually go to court and be with your lawyer and be able to meet the judge and talk to the judge. If you don't feel comfortable with that, that's what a lawyer does. This will be the first time in your life probably where you get to tell an adult, mainly me or your lawyer, what you want to have happen, because that's what our job is, to represent what you want. We may have times when we want to discuss what you want and whether it's a good idea or not, but ultimately you're the boss. You get to tell me, I want this presented to the judge. You can contact your lawyer by telephone or by email, make an appointment or a meeting with him or her, and discuss what your needs are. Oftentimes you may be nervous at the first time you meet an unknown adult, but believe me, it's a good experience, and it's really helpful to the lawyer to get what you need and what you want in their files so that they can present it adequately to the judge.
Hi, my name is Adrian and this is Bryn. We are dependency case managers. We work with your court-appointed attorneys. We will be coming out to your foster homes to check on you and make sure everything's going okay. If you have any questions, you can always contact us, and we will leave our contact information with your foster parents.
Hi, I'm Angie, one of many DHS child welfare caseworkers. It's our job to offer services to you and your family so that you can be reunified. Your caseworker will meet with you at least once a month to find out how things are going. They can also attend any school meetings or conferences for you. We want to make sure that you're successful in school. We'll also attend court hearings on your behalf and would love for you to participate as well. So please let your caseworker know if you'd like to do that. Your caseworker will attempt to locate any relatives that you may have in an attempt to place you there. So please be sure and let your caseworker know if there's anyone that we've forgotten. It's our job to make sure that you're treated fairly at home and school. We want you to be successful. So please remember to call anytime if you have questions or concerns about your case.
You've been placed in a foster home or other placement. If it's not always a good match, if there are issues that you're having, you need to let us know, and we can address those issues in court. There's going to be many court hearings involving your case. You have the right to be present at every court hearing. You have the right to be notified when we are going to have court hearings. You may or may not be placed with your brothers and sisters, but you have a right to visit your brothers and sisters, and we'll make sure that those visits get set up. You also have a right to visit your parents, and we'll make sure that you get those visits also.
I believe that if I knew I had a voice for the outcome of my life in the foster care system, that it would have turned out different for me. I think that I would have been able to voice my opinion, say what I liked and didn't like, and what was happening in my life in my own words, and just to be able to be a part of what was going on and understand everything and just be a part of it and let them know what I was thinking and feeling and where I like to be and who I like to be around, the type of people I like to be around.
Our volunteers also talk to all of the adults in your life. They gather information and do a court report for the judge that will let the judge know what your needs are while you're in foster care. We want to make sure that your voice is heard and that your needs are met.
When I first entered foster care, I was placed with a family in foster care, and shortly after I lived with them, they wanted to put me back with biological family, and I wanted nothing to do with that. And in order to stay where I was, I did have to voice what I wanted to say.
If you're a Native American child in foster care, you can have a tribal worker as your voice in court. If you're not sure, you can ask your DHS caseworker or your attorney.
What happens with your parents, the court requires the parents to do certain services, and depending on how quickly they can progress through those services, that determines when you will be returned to your parents as soon as they are ready to have you home. We hope that you get to stay in your same school. We don't like to move kids from the school that they were attending before the petition was filed. If you're having a problem with that, you need to call your attorney and let your attorney know. This video is only being shown to you because you are an older child. You are probably a teenager. Teenagers have specialized issues that maybe the younger kids don't have. It's our responsibility to make sure that you get an opportunity to get a driver's license, that you have adequate identification so you can get a job when you turn 18, if that's what you want to do. It's our job to make sure that you finish school. We really become the watchdogs of your future, and it's our job to make sure that you're prepared. One of the things that we set up is special services to help you address the future that you're going to be facing. We would like for you to participate in these services. If you can't or you don't feel that they're appropriate for you, you need to let us know what you need in order for you to become independent as you turn 18. If you need to talk to the judge in your case, you can talk with your attorney about setting that up, or you can talk to your CASA person or your caseworker. All of the adults that are involved in your case are here to help you, and it's their responsibility to try and do the very best for you that we can.
Sometimes you do have to take initiative and take the responsibility to exercise your rights to speak out.